What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Let's get a couple people in here and we'll start today. Let's see what we got going on. Hey, all aspects, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Savage Friday. Hey, all aspects, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Savage Friday. There we go. That's a good shot. I like that. There we go. It's a good shot. I like that. Let's wait for a few more people to get in here and we'll rock and roll. Let's wait for a few more people to get in here and we'll rock and roll. Hey, OG, what's up, brother? Happy Friday. I took the day off of work due to lack of interest, so we can work on this Savage today. Anybody seen this one before? This is just a basic Savage x4.6 I picked up. This thing is, it's gross. It's all there. I'm not gonna. It doesn't have the back plate, or well, I'm sorry. It has the back plate. It doesn't have the one-way bearing or the starter for the what's it called? For the engine that it came with, but I have a K4.6 I'm going to use. So this is going to be a runner. But in this video here, I want to just take it. We're going to run it down and just see how bad it is. See if we can get a better shot. That's pretty much it. All right, so what's everybody up to today? Anybody be running anything? It's colder than hell here, so I doubt that's going to happen. So this is the second Savage that I have, and this would be the second time I've turned one down. Yeah, the chassis plate, it's, let's take the body off. The body on this thing's in pretty good shape. I'm pretty happy with this. It's dirty, a couple little cracks, but it's all there. So I'm going to clean it up, and this will get reused. The chassis itself is actually, like, physically is not damaged. It's just the finish. I don't know what happened to that. Something got on there. Yeah, it's hard to find anything anymore that's not gross. But on the level of gross, I mean, this thing's got some, we got some plant life growing on it. It looks like something ate the finish off the chassis, but it's all there. I don't know. It's got the 3-speed transmission as far as I can tell. For what I paid for it, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it's all here. It needs, looks like a rear body mount's missing. That it does need. But, let's start working on this thing. Oh. They're not loved much. I don't know. I think this is probably one of the most loved platforms they got. It's just everybody uses them like they're intended, and that's what happens. All right. Looks like the tires are, didn't use maybe a re-glue job, but you can take a look at them. They're really not, they're not dry rotted at all. So these are going to get reused. A little bit of the chrome's coming off the wheel, but you're going to have that. So let's get these 4 down so I can get this thing down on the ground. Oh, wow, these are tight. Oh my God, who put these on? This is unnecessary. All right, let me see if I can get some leverage on this. These are unnecessarily tight. There it goes. Wow. Hey, Harold, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know why those were so freaking tight, but you wouldn't have to worry about these wheels coming off, man. So, yeah. To clean them. Look at this. I don't even know what kind of dirt that is, man. That's ancient prehistoric dirt. That's been on there a long time. All right. That's two. Oh, well, that's cool. That's an easy way to remove the bar. It's not even hooked up. Cool. All right, now a question I have for everyone that's ever done these. What's up, Nitro RC Live? How are you, brother? When I take these apart, I usually do them. What I do is I'll first pull the wheels. I remove the shocks just to get them out of the way so I don't have to worry about the small screws that are in the chassis plate. Then I kind of take it apart in sections. I'll usually remove the right side chassis plate, and then I will separate the front, the back, the transmission, and the starter box after that, and just separate it into like 6 pieces. Yeah, nobody seems to clean them. I agree with that. Who's got a nice barbecue going on? Aspects, you got a nice barbecue going on? I would have loved some of that for lunch, man. I just grabbed some hot dogs real quick. Yeah, where's ours at, brother? Well, this one took the hex with it. There we go. Make sure the other ones didn't. Nope. All right. So the wheels and tires are good. We're definitely going to save those. Yeah, I found it easier to do that. I usually take the right side plate off first because if you look on the left side, that's where it has like the brake linkage and all that stuff. If I get most of that stuff out of the way, I don't have to worry about taking the linkage off the transmission. It'll fit through the plate. Tri-tip. Making me hungry. I mean, it's only 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock here. I can still go get lunch. Maybe I'll do it after the live. Nitro Freak, what's up, brother? Glad to see everybody showing up. I mean, I try to do it a little bit later. This first Friday, but I try to do it a little bit later because we got our brothers on the West Coast there, and I don't think they want to be up at 9 o'clock watching me. All right. So we got 4 good tires. I'm going to take those. We're going to run with that. Now I need to do, let's get these shocks off. Just a quick little inspection on the shocks. They appear to still have some fluid in them. I'm sure it looks like mud, but we'll find out. So what size are we working with here? These 2s? Not even close. 2.5. All right, 2.5 it is. I'm gonna need an adjustable wrench on the other side. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, I usually get up early too. I had to put the kid on the bus today, so on Fridays, whether I go to work or not, I'm up anyway. All right. Nine o'clock there. Yeah, my work did something stupid this year. They usually, if you don't use your sick time, they'll pay you out. Well, they decided they're not paying anybody out for it this year. So this time of year, this place is a ghost town. Because if they think I'm leaving, I get 5 sick days a year. If they think I'm leaving like 40 hours of free time available, just going to give it back to them, they're on glue. That ain't going to happen. And I don't know if they think a lot of people think that way, but we do, you know. So there's going to be a lot of people out in the next couple of weeks. From here, I just need some cleaning up quick, check of the transmission and diffs, and where's your problems could be. Yeah, everybody, if you like, subscribe, hit that button if you haven't already. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you don't use them, you lose them. And I mean, I don't know. They used to pay it out, and it was great because they will usually buy like 1 week's vacation off you if you don't want to use it. And I get 3 weeks, so I got to wait 2 more years. I'll get my 4th week. And if I could undress the like button, I'd hit it. Nice. Took me that one. It's still early, man. But the what's it called? They will buy 1 week's vacation, and they used to buy all your sick time. So right before Christmas, the check you can have almost like an extra 2 weeks pay for Christmas, which was pretty nice. I mean, everybody kind of enjoyed that. You know what I mean? But they said, hey, this year we're not buying back sick time. So when the place is a ghost town, you know why? You know. RC Modified, what's going on, brother? Good morning. We're going to work on this Dirty Savage today. Get this thing tore down. See if I can find anything else wrong with it. Hey, Nick, what's good? I hope you're working because I'm not. We're going to need some productive citizens in this community today. You're looking at the wrong guy. It ain't me. I am certainly not going to work today. Tomorrow, I am also going to be on, I'm going to do a live tomorrow, probably about the same time before I go racing for the day. The Black Friday stuff came in. It came in today. And I'm putting off digging into this stuff because I gotta, look at that. I don't even know where that came from, but that's disgusting. Like, nice piece of fuzz came out of this thing. God, is this gross. What I was saying was I bought something on Black Friday. I bought something brand new, and I bought something used that the Nitro heads are really going to like. It's not a platform I don't have on the channel already, but this thing is sick. It's got some really, really cool stuff on it. And I'm probably going to do it again, 11 o'clock tomorrow. Go racing for 1, so I think 11 o'clock would be a good time. Belly button lint? Well, I mean, there's hairs that grow worse places than a belly button. I hope it's not, you know. Anybody ever watch Mighty Car Mods? So they used to do when they buy a new used car, they do kind of like a they do like a diagnostic on it, and they go through and be like, oh, what the heck is this? And you know, it's kind of funny. Like they used to look for everything was a pube, and that was really gross. So I hope there's no pubes on this. MGTs are tougher? Harold, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. I think that the MGT is actually really good to work on. I like the MGT because, like with the sandwich design with the 2 plates, if you forget something on this thing, there's a lot of disassembly required. Yeah, I have them too. I think it's an MGT 21, but it's got the 4.6. Yeah, you're just more probably used to working on it then. That's why. But I thought that the MGT was a little bit easier to work on. There's more room. Everything is just more like this has everything smashed in between 2 frame rails. Whereas with the plate design, there's more room to move everything. You know what I mean? Like you forget one thing on this and you're disassembling stuff again. But if you do them enough, like I expect, like the Nitro Addiction is probably taking these apart when he's sleeping. So I mean, he shouldn't forget anything. I mean, I've seen him probably build 6 or 7 of them already, at least. Whereas, this would be number 2 for me. So, screwing them up? Guaranteed. I'm going to screw them up. MGT are badass. I have to send the transmission for mine out to... I'm going to send it out to JP because... he seems to really know those transmissions well. Mine will not shift. I mean, I've tried everything. I've actually taken it apart. Oh my God. Just trying to get the dirt out of the heads of these nuts. Screws. It's ridiculous how bad this thing is. All right, there's 4 shocks. What we got here? Parts of a leaf. That's nice. No, not yet, OG. I am not king of the savages yet. I only have. I'm saying we maybe by the end of today we can bump it up to like 1.75 savages. I am definitely not at 2 yet. The 21, I'm gonna rip the engine out of it, and that's gonna go in this one. The 21 also needs tires for the wheels, a battery, and I'm gonna buy a different engine for that. That one came out really nice with the carbon fiber and stuff. So I think with that one, I'm going to buy a special engine for that, something a little different. I mean, nothing nobody ain't seen before, but I'd like to put a nice engine in that one. LRP 32, that's probably where I'm going to go because obviously they're available, you know what I mean? I can go and just buy them. Okay, what do we got here? That's for the wheels. Where's the other one? Now, one of the local guys, if you've ever heard of, what's it called? EB Mods. EB Mods does a lot of good engine builds, and he's a local, real nice guy. He races at the track with me almost every week. He's actually, if you go on Facebook and look up EB Mods, I'd really appreciate that. He's doing a custom engines right now. He's doing custom port work. He has a dyno. This guy's legit. But he's going to be doing some custom nitro engines. I think they're 21s. They're racing engines. If you're looking for some power and you want something really cool for a buggy or a truggy that you plan to race, definitely hit up Ed. He's doing some really awesome work. Has the LRP 32 gotten any better in the last 9 years? I haven't been in this that long, so your guess is as good as mine. I don't really. The only 32 I have is that axial, and that thing, it's shot. It's just shot. The block, somebody mangled the block on it, and needs a repinch. Like it's just bad news bears all around with that thing. A Nova carb swap to get them to run right. I have a couple of Nova carbs. I'll keep that in mind. What's wrong with the carburetors? It's just a basic slide carb. Are they that bad? No carb problems. Okay. The Exotech carburetors. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with them. So now that I got a lot of the bigger nitro heads here, a couple of you have already participated in the top speed thing again. I was thinking about doing it again this year, but I wanted to know what people are thinking about it. Is that a ship that's sailed? Is that something maybe we should do again? Or since we already kind of know, you know, Savage Rob's speed and we kind of know where we're sitting, I don't want people to be put off, you know what I mean? Like, there ain't no way I'm hitting 55, 56 miles an hour. All right, just 2 more to go. Well, 9 years ago, I'm sure everything was a pain, you know? I'm dealing with all these old vintage Losies, and I understand how much the stuff can be a pain, how much things have changed. The vintage Losies they're not hard to get. I mean, an XXXNT, I have one. I may have a couple more, but they're a pretty cool platform. The Losi stuff, I have a lot of Losi stuff, Nitro Freak. I have probably one of the cleanest 8T 2.0s I've seen in a long time. What else do I have from Losi? I have a beautiful mini B that's broken all the time because I put a motor in it that's just way too big. I have a couple of I have a triple XNT 450 Canadian. I've been picking them up off eBay. I got two of them for 150 bucks a piece. And honestly, they weren't that bad. I mean, if you want fancy stuff like with the graphite and, the Adam Drake parts, you're going to pay. But if you just want a beater that you can run and not feel bad about, and it's not so bad. My fifth scale is a Losi. I have the micro B, the mini B. I have, what else do I have from Losi? I have the, what else is it? The, what's the short course truck? The Losi, it's right behind me. 22 SCT 3.0. I have two of those. A Drake Triple X. I don't know. You seen the Triple X that I did, OG? I mean, it's not an Adam Drake, but it's got all the stuff that you would want it. I think tomorrow's live. I'm just gonna get a little hint. Tomorrow's live at 11 o'clock. You may want to check that out because I'm if you like Triple X's, I may have something in the works for you. You might like this one. Well, I mean, if you're in Canada anyway, you're not going to get shipping of anything, so I mean, you could wait. I mean, I don't know. The triple X's are funny. I found if you're looking right, you could find one for $150 American, no problem. But, it's going to need a little bit of work, stuff like that. But I've seen like there's one up by now for like $750. I'm like, I don't think anybody's paying for that. I mean, that's really kind of outrageous if you ask me. Wow, man, that's really cool. Adam Drake on your live? Dude, that'd be awesome. Oh, man. I'm sure you saved that one. I mean, it's not on private. I'm going to have to go and look that up, man. That's really freaking cool. Let's see. Oh, Rhonda Drake, too? Man, that's pretty cool. I thought that was really cool that both of them have their own signature engines. You know what I mean? My old lady's not into the stuff. I mean, my kid will run the nitro stuff a little bit, and she has a Slash, but she's not really into the racing part of it. She doesn't go crazy. Really wish, they would, but, it is what it is. It'd probably make my hobby a lot more expensive. Yeah, I've never actually ran. Like, we have a couple of guys that race professionally down at our track, but I mean, as far as like the big time pros like Mayfield and Drake and all them, like I've never got a chance to even see them. I would love to. Yeah, most all aspects, I believe. Most of the wives here just kind of tolerate it. Like, I got two of them that came in yesterday, and I had to figure out how I was gonna tell her. I was thinking about just telling her their Christmas presents don't open the box, but she's seen the A-Main logo on one of them. That's awesome, Harold. Yeah, I like them OS engines. I got a couple of those. All right, Nick, I'll catch you later. Have fun at work. I'm not doing it. All right, so I got the shocks all off, and they all look pretty good. I mean, I don't see any bent shafts that stand out to me, but I mean, probably within further inspection, I'll find something. These like to bend, but they appear to have something in them, so it's better than nothing, I guess. Hey, RPM, what's up, brother? Yeah, I haven't really been into the RC stuff that much. I was into bigger cars. I do hill climb, I do autocross and stuff like that. And then a bunch of my buddies kind of got into this, and it was like, yo, I kind of want in, and it was harmless. We were just racing slashes, and then I got a nitro, and now I got a lot of nitros. I don't know. Yeah, it's an addictive personality that I have, and this definitely fed to it. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing, Harold. Nitro is life. I like my electrics too because I race indoors, and that's what we run. I got to run electric because that's the name of the game. It's either run electric or don't run at all. But like an electric to me, I don't really have any. There's no. Um, it's weird to say no emotional value to it. You know what I mean? Like if you say, "Hey, here's a big jump. Go send my real nice low C 8T off that thing," I'm gonna be like, "Nah, man, not happening." I'll race it, I'll use it for what it's intended for, but I'm not going to beat on it. But if you give me, you know, if I have my tracks of Slash out there and I mean it's just giving me a hard time that day, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to send that thing off. You know what I mean? I don't really care about it. Um, yeah, the noise is better, the smell is better. Nitro Freak, I agree with that. I think it's more like I said, I come from an automotive background. It's more, there's more gizmo-iness to it. You know what I mean? That's a word Indian Larry liked to use, gizmo-iness. Um, you know what I mean? Like you could I can go and grab an electric motor and an ESC. I can put it in. Like I mean, I don't even need to look anymore. It's just bam, it's in. It works as long as the battery's charged. It either works or it doesn't. Where that engine could need anything and everything, and it's just a lot more work, but it's an enjoyable work when you take something like let's say this grimy piece of crap. I'm gonna be mean to it right now because it's got a lot of work ahead of it. This grimy piece of crap, clean it up the best you can, go over it, put an engine in it, and actually make it run. Yeah, the DR10 was on sale. I was looking at buying one of those. It's just I can't get into the drag racing thing. I don't know. It's just I'm not a fan, so I didn't buy it. Yeah, muscle cars. My first car I had was a '71 Malibu with Chevelle, and that was the only old car that I've had. I'm not a big fan of the older stuff. I like oddball stuff. Like I'm into the Dodge Turbo 4 cylinders, the regular Dodge 2 liters. I've been doing Fords lately. That's the new one. It's just 70 Camaro. Yeah, my buddy has a split bumper. It's a twin turbo small block. It's a pretty cool car, but I swear to God, that thing rides the trailer more than its own tires. It's pretty rough. I'm only showing 4 likes so far, people. Let's hit that up a little bit. Help me out here so we can get this channel growing. Up to 477. We're almost at the 500 point. I'd like to maybe by the end of the year get that thing rocking and rolling. What kind of truck you got, Nitro Freak? Said he likes your truck. What do you got? All right, let me get a bag. I want to bag up some of this stuff quick. Oh, what happened? I think my laptop took a dump. Yes, it did. My laptop just took a dump. That's wonderful. Oh, let me see if I can get that back up. I won't be able to see the live chat until it does. So let me get it up and running. All right, I'm gonna have to go get the plug for this. So I'll be right back. All right, let me get this plugged in quick. All right, let's see what everyone's saying. Yeah, Chevy guy. At the garage, we have a very nice Chevy. It's a 69 Chevelle SS, black vinyl top. It's got a Mark Williams 9-inch in it. It's got it's a big block. I think 506 cube. Thing's clean. But it's gonna be for sale soon. A little too much of a drag car to be a great street car, and a little too much street car to be a big drag car. But if you want a pretty car that sounds the part, looks good, you nailed that. That thing's awesome. Come on, computer. What the hell's going on? All right, so for now, I'm just going to work on these electronics until I can get this thing up and going. Does anybody ever find a use for these old receivers? Because I don't. I just usually toss them. Skip. Just get. Come on, get to work. Let's go. Man, these things are getting stuck. What is going on with this? This laptop is shot. I don't know what she did to it. Battery's dead. Alright. So let me see. I have to go behind the thing and see what you're saying. Yeah, Camaros are a pretty car. I enjoy a good Camaro. I mean, I always more preferred like the IROC style, like the 80s style Camaros. My mom always had a bunch of them. I always liked those. All right, let's get this plate off while we're waiting for this computer to do nothing. The question I always have is when I get a Savage like this is, you know, why is it in the shape it's in? You know what I mean? Like, I have the original engine for this, and it looks fine. I don't see any problems with it other than the pull start. It's just missing. I don't know if it broke. I don't know. Let's just go that route. Come on, computer. We're getting somewhere. So I don't know if he broke the pull starter and pulled it out, lost parts, and just let it sit, or I don't know what their story is. That course thread was in, so that's okay. somewhere. Some of these screws are just destroyed. I'm probably going to use, I have some leftover stainless screws from the 21. I think I might just replace just the chassis side. We'll just replace those with a stainless screw and just throw them out. Oh, there's another one. Almost there. Okay, I'm back. There we go. I can see the chat again. Thank God. All right, a couple more screws on this. Yeah, I used to ride dirt bikes, but I was more of a quad guy. I had a Banshee up to about 5 years ago. Yeah. You know that stuff, you know, your mother told you when you get older, you know, you're going to feel that when you get older shit? Yeah, they're on the money. They were right. Your mother was right. My mother was right. Ugh. This thing is corroded, like, onto the pins. Ugh. Alright, I'll take that part off. Ew. This thing's funky. Yeah, I had a brand new Banshee. Right after high school I bought it. And I loved that thing. It had the Cub kit, the 400R Cub kit on it. Extended swing arm. I think it was 2 inches wider on each axle and spindle is wider. It was fast, man. It was real fast. It was just that thing. If, like, let's say I wanted to go for a ride with my old man or something like that, he always had, like, a utility quad. Like, it was absolutely useless. You know what I mean? Because he would want to just putt around, you know, taking it easy. Whereas if you did that with that truck, forget it, or that quad, forget about it. It would foul plugs. It was not good. Yeah, you can see the whatever got on there. It just ate the finish right off of these plates. Yeah. The Raptors were cool. The only thing I didn't like about the Yamaha Raptor is it seems like the wheelbase, it was too short. Like, you couldn't, when you were in on that thing and you were, you know, letting it eat, the front end was just, it was all over the place. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just put all the weight to the back tire and it was like skate in the front. I didn't like when they first came out with the 660, I didn't like that too much. Yeah, the Quadzilla, the LT500 was nasty. We had a guy in town that had one of those, and he kept on trying to run my Banshee. And I'll tell you what, that was a damn good race. But I love the fact on the LT500 how it had the like the seat was shaped like a saddle. But long story short, that guy had it for a long time. The hardest part with that thing was the chain that he used. I don't know what brand it was or anything like that, but the chain he used to have a master link on it, and he would get in it like on the street or it'd just bite and it would break the master link constantly. So you had to put like basically build the chain without a master link to keep it even on. That thing was nasty. I remember he jumped it or something. He was out riding and he did something dumb. Probably didn't think it was dumb at that point, but trust me, it was dumb. And he ended up breaking both of his legs on that thing, and it went up for sale. And that's the last I've ever seen of it. Damn shame. Thing was sweet. All right, so we got one side off. The wheels are off. Shocks are off. I don't see any real damage done to this thing yet, other than the absolute filthiness. So that's not too bad. Yeah, the 500 was just... Man, I would love for them to... I don't even think you can buy a sport quad like that anymore. I mean, you used to have the Warrior was close, but you had your cheap Blaster, you had the Banshee, they had the KFXs. I don't even know if those are made anymore. Oh, absolutely. But you see the price of them now because everybody kind of knows that. You know what I mean? They kind of wish it. You can't go to the store and buy them, so now what do we do? You know what I mean? Broke both ankles. Yeah. And now we're old men and we pay for it. Trust me. You know what I mean? It sucks. All right. So what should we do now? Try to get this box. We'll take the box out. These screws are just trash. Yeah, I bought mine. I think I paid, that would have been what, 2004 I bought it? I paid $6,500, I believe, for my Banshee. I mean, that was brand new right off the showroom floor. And if I had that today, I bet I would probably be able to get 8-9 grand for it. Just right, you know what I mean? Like, and people, I mean, they will gladly pay that. They would gladly pay it. Okay. Now I just got to pull the links off. What's the easier way to do this? I think I'm just going to take the servo. I'm just going to take the top off. Yeah, I know. It's insane. What's going on, Tyler? 55,900. What's that about? Yeah, like everything nowadays, like I don't even think you can buy a sport quad. I think basically the side-by-sides is basically taken over the market for that stuff. But that I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the old man in me or what, but I don't get the side-by-side thing too much. I mean, they're fun as hell. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they look like a lot of fun. But I mean, I see people paying, you know, to get in the door, you're paying for a nice, you know, fast, you know, the best of the best. You're paying $30,000 to $40,000 for one of those. I mean, yeah, they're cool as hell, but I mean, I could buy a Jeep. I think I'd buy a Jeep, you know? Yeah, my uncle has one of them. I think he lives in Indiana. They're one of the what are they? The Honda Talon Turbo side by sides. Pretty badass machine. Trust me. I mean, but I mean, he's into that thing probably 40 deep. You know what I mean? That's wild for me. I mean, I don't know. I make good money. I'm not complaining, but I don't make. I could go out in the woods and beat the living shit out of a $40,000 machine. You know, when I can justify buying a, let's say, $10,000 Jeep or less and take that out, and I can drive that home and not have to worry about the cops busting my balls. All right, front is apart. Dog bones in good shape. Let's see if I can get these links off without. Should I have to remove those? I'm gonna take off this part first. Yeah, I mean, for where I live, a side by side would be great. It's just like I said, where I also live, you can buy, like, let's say if I want to get a Jeep with a bad frame, you can buy a Jeep with a bad frame for 2-3 grand. You know, that actually looks presentable, and it's got a bad frame, so you can get it for pennies on the dollar, and then just take it out in the woods and beat on it and not care, you know? So I think that's what I would do. Okay, 800 now. So we're going down. Okay. Harold's sister called him. Well, at least you show some priorities, you know what I mean? If my sister called, I'd tell her, yo, you gotta call back. I'll talk to you later. Alright, transmission also bolts from the bottom. Alright, so now what did you miss? Nothing really. Had some technical difficulties with the laptop, the battery died. Fixed that, and now we're front end's off, about to pull the transmission out. Gotta lend her some money. See, now definitely I would have told my sister to call. Okay, transmission's off, linkage is off. I'll disconnect that now. All right. Kind of sucks this one doesn't have reverse. Yeah, you got a good sister? I do too. I'm just busting balls, but depends on the amount of money. I mean, you got to be realistic. So back to the speed challenge. I mean, honestly, I've been considering doing it again. I had a blast doing it last year. I'm sure a lot of people had fun doing it last year. I just wanted to know what people thought about doing it again. Is that an avenue that we've traveled already and we should try something new, or is everybody kind of gearing up and ready to try it again, trying to beat that speed that Savage Rob set last year? Because right now I don't have anything that'll touch them. I have some ideas. I can make something that I hope would keep up with him, but as far as physically, here we go. I could fire it up today. I got nothing. I know JP from JP's RC. He's going to be doing a. What's up, Chino Steve? See, everyone still calls it Chino Steve. I know that it means nitromethane Steve, but that's just the way it looks. Yeah, OG, I think JP is going to do a buggy one. I think the buggy one is a cool idea. I don't have a buggy. I will buy one in order to participate and help JP because he's an awesome guy. So I don't want to do a buggy speed challenge. I'm going to leave that. That's his baby. We're going to let him run that. And if he needs help, I will gladly help him. But I'm not gonna step on his toes and take it from him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, JP is an awesome dude. He's an awesome dude. I like JP. His collection is far out, and he's a very knowledgeable guy. His channel is gonna blow up. I'm telling you. I mean, I see some of the channels out, you know, not naming names, not being specific or anything like that, where some of the stuff kind of scares me, and some of the stuff is I find, you know what, I'm not even gonna go there. That leads to nothing but trouble. Anyway, JP is a very knowledgeable guy. He's a personable guy. I really like JP, and I hope he does well. So if he's going to do a buggy challenge, if I got to spend the money to get a buggy just for that challenge, I will. I am 100%. I don't think I'll win, but I will definitely be involved. The reason that I am asking these questions is, one, if everybody wants to do it again, done deal. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? If you know, we're kind of over it, we want to try something different, I'm up for ideas. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, Steve, the filming and posting thing is so easy. You can do it with a cell phone. You could have done it with anything. All you got to do is just, you know, show the GPS zeroed out, do the run, bring it back, all one take, show the GPS, brother. It's you can have it done in less than a 1-minute video. You know what I mean? And a lot of people use different GPSs. You can buy one, or people were using cell phones. I mean, an electric speed run. I was thinking about that, but I didn't know what platform. Now, see how you're saying like the Vortex, the RS4s. Not a lot of people have them, and with the channel being, you know, not even 500 deep yet, I don't get any type of compensation for this. I do this because I like it. So far, I mean, I'll take a paycheck if they'll send it, but I have to put up the prize. Now, if you have a car and you want to do it, it's a good deal. You know what I mean? It's just letting you go out and play with your own stuff and do your best. But if, you know, like I said with JP saying, I got to go out and buy a buggy, I'm going to do that because I want to do that, and I don't mind spending the money on a buggy. You know what I mean? But like, if not a lot of people have, let's say, a Vortec, a TC3, or an RS4, and I mean, there's other ones, they're not going to go out and spend the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. It's like, I'm going to go and spend all that money because I have some, I have some pretty quick, I have a pretty quick electric 1/10 touring car that I think that would work really well for that. So, like, when I came up with the monster truck idea, it's because there's different kinds, and everybody seems to have at least one of them. You know what I mean? And we got some oddball ones too that were good. All right, let's take a look at this motor plate. Look at this thing. There's so much grime and dirt on this thing. It's probably got a biohazard label on it somewhere that I can't see. This thing's disgusting. Ugh. Okay. Come on out. Needs a cleaning. Oh man, I don't know. I think that needs a young priest and an old priest. That thing needs an exorcism. There's some demons growing in that thing. Trying to see. So back to the thing with the top speed thing. I'm all for maybe a nitro or an electric on road. That'd be cool as hell. But I don't know a lot of people that would get into it because they don't have a lot of them. Yeah, an open electric class. Yeah, that would. All right. Well, you want to run that X Max? No problem. I got a felony there that can crack 100. So I don't think the X Max is going to keep up. I have a TTO2, a Tamiya TTO2, and that thing's got almost 1-to-1 gearing. I hit 48 miles an hour with that with a 12-turn Traxxas piece of crap motor. Hey JW, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I have. I think the one I have is the GNSS speed meter. If it's the one that doesn't go to your phone, Steve, that thing's a piece of shit. If you just bought it, see if you can send it back. Yeah, I don't like that thing at all. Oh yeah, if you want to run it, I don't know. See, like I was thinking. I don't know what to think because it's like, how can I have a good speed run challenge that's not going to put anybody out of pocket to do? Like, what do you have that a lot of people have that we can run? That's fair. Like if like that for instance, you want to run an X Max up against a felony, it's over, or a limitless, or any of those actual speed run cars, you're screwed. 10 scale is fun, but what are you going to run? You know what I mean? Like on-road cars would be cool, but if you're going to run nitro or you're going to run electric, what are you going to do? But then you got to limit it to, okay, we're going to run electric. Okay, brushed, brushless, how many cells? There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but you got to make it so that way there's nobody paying out of pocket. You know what I mean? Hey, Vet. Good morning. How are you? I guess Vic is off working. Or Hugh. I always want to call him Vic because he has Vic on the end. You know what I mean? Hugh. Oh, you got a Mugen too? You're going to go run that? That's awesome. I don't know what I'm going to run up. Heads up on what to build. Down for any nitro challenge. Yeah, but what do we do? Do we do monster trucks again? On road? Like I said, JP's going to do buggies. So, we got a buggy challenge in the spring. So, I mean, if you want to make a name for yourself, that's going to be the one to do it. Because, there's some guys here with some fast buggies. You got Woogie and Texas. They maybe get involved. That'd be awesome. Those guys rip. We could do maybe we can do just savages. I mean, but that's kind of boring. Everybody doing the same thing. You know what I mean? The same truck with the same motor, the same gearing. It's going to be a toss-up, Stadium truck challenge? I'm about the stadium trucks. Yes. Problem being, you don't see a lot of people with them. I mean, I don't think the Addiction has them. I have a couple. JP, I think, has one. They're not as common. And honestly, like if I said, all right, well, you have a stadium truck. You have an XXXNT. You have a RC10 GT or a GT2 or a Traxxas, a Rustler or a Nitro Sport. You're going to have a hard time finding parts. Like gearing and stuff like that is not easily available. There's a lot there. You know what I mean? There's a lot there. So I got the back section taken apart, and you can actually see, like, look at the dirt buildup on this thing. That wasn't I'm going to run this once and we'll put it back. This is yeah, look at this crap, This is bad. See, I like this. This is a good discussion. Nitro versions, that is. Yeah, I mean, a Nitro Speed Challenge is a good time. I don't know. I'm still going to kick it around. I have all winter to do it. I'm open to suggestions. If anybody has some cool suggestions on what we should do, I'm all in. Simple green, man, I bought it by the gallon. That stuff works fantastic, but like this is a complete teardown simple green scrub brush. This is not a squirt and go by any means, by any means of the word. All right, so we got this apart, transmissions out. I want to take the electronics box off the front end. Put both of the drive shafts together. I believe the rear shaft is the longer one. Foaming crystals. Stock class, mod class Savages. Well, that'd be a problem as well. Hear me out on that. If we said, okay, box stock Savages, every one of us that owns a Savage, how many people have a stock one? Not many. Not many of us have a stock one. The 4.6? I don't know. I kind of think variety is the spice of life, if you know what I'm saying. So I think last year, the way we had it, I think it was good. Yes, the 3 speeds are not faster than the 2 speed. That thing that I learned like halfway through the Nitro Speed Challenge. A 3 speeds advantage is the lower first gear, but the top speed doesn't change. No, the top speed will be the same. Basically, with the monster trucks, I think when it came down to, I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe it was RPM. Because I believe, wasn't Savage Rob running an LRP 28? He wasn't running the 32, but the 28 rev tire, and his truck was absolutely a machine. I mean, that thing was fast. As soon as I seen that video, I was like, that's it. That's why I couldn't believe it. Well, I mean, I could believe it. Sure, there's always going to be somebody real fast, but like, damn, like 3 speeds take longer to get there. I think depending on shift points, that's debatable. If you have it get out of that first gear like right away, grab second gear, shift real quick, and get into that high gear, I think it would probably be the same. But if you ride it out, I'm sure it is. Come on off, horn. There we go. Yeah, yeah, Harold. I actually have my my Savage 21 is the 2 speed. This is a 3 speed, and yeah, that was the weirdest stuff because like you seen like a wall. Everybody was hitting like 55 miles an hour. 55 seemed to be like the wall that separated the good guys from the fast guys. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody did great, but like I didn't even hit that. I hit what did I hit? 49, I think. No, 49. Listen to me. I hit 39 miles an hour. I just beat what's his name? Haywire. I just beat him by 1 mile an hour. So I was happy with that. I could not crack 40. Yeah, I wish I could run mine a lot, but this is what they look like. The 21's a lot nicer. This is crap. All right. So I got it apart. So, all right. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. But as far as everything on this, it's got to be completely torn down. It's disgusting. Going to need like I said, it's going to need a rear body mount. I got new plates. How about, what do you think? You just want to do one of the Black Friday openings? I got 2 to do. One's going to take a while, and one's really not. So I can go grab that. We can open one up, because honestly, I'd like to open it up. Let me clean this mess up real quick, and we can go check one of them out. How's that sound? Get a bag. Yeah, we'll just use the same bag. Yeah, maybe we won't. Two-wheel drive Nitro Challenge. Yeah, but then what scale? What would we do? Because, I mean, you want to get crazy, we can get crazy. Like two-wheel drive what? Like a stadium truck would be two-wheel drive. A buggy would be two-wheel drive. Truggy, no, Truggy would not be two-wheel drive. What else you got? On-road cars, 10 scale. 8 scale on-road cars. That's two-wheel drive nitro slash. Okay, that could be kind of cool, but the problem with that being, again, is how many people got them? I have one. With the 3.3, I have one. A 5T? Yeah. It's not a nitro, though, OG. Doesn't count. Doesn't count, brother. Let's start stripping these down a little bit more. I don't have a 5T. I have a DBXL 2.0, but that's four-wheel drive. I don't know. I'm going to kick the idea around a little bit. I thought about the on-road car electric, but everybody's more into the nitro thing, you know what I'm saying? So if we said two-wheel drive nitro car, that narrows it down to what? TC3, 4Tech, all three of the versions of the RS4, Red Cat Lightning, and a couple of oddballs. It really kind of narrows it down. I got the good one. I don't know if there is a good one. I like the 5T better. I mean, I think it looks cooler. But it's just that they're so useless around here. Because, I don't know, do you have any tracks by you that'll even let you run them? Because I don't. Alright. So we got these all bagged up. Put the linkage in there. Well, sure. On-road touring car would be fun. Yeah, but like I said, I can show you the problem. Out of everybody that's in here, how many people have a nitro on-road? I have one. Who else has one? We have 14 people in here now. I bet you couldn't get half the room that says they have one. That can go just like that. That's fine. That's fine. Nice plate. All right. Steve's got one. Harold doesn't have one. Tyler, I guess you have one. Cool. OG. Yeah, OG has one. Okay, so what are we up to? 4? Need 3 more. All right. All it takes is 2 and it's a race. Yeah, but it's a very boring race. You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm thinking, I don't know, does JP have one? I know Lotus has one. He's got 2. He's got a 4Tech and a TC3 now, so he'd probably jump in on that. What else? Who else has one? Trying to think. That's pretty much all the ones I know. Michael Graham. Yeah, Michael Graham has a 4Tech. Yeah, how can I forget Mike? Yeah, he has a 4Tech. So that's one. Big Boy. Oh, Big Boy's Toys. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name. Yeah, you're right. He has one. Okay. JP does. Okay. Yeah, but well, I didn't think about that. We involved JP, then I got to transfer everything over from kilometers to miles per hour. Those crazy Canadians in the metric system. It's all Big Boy runs. Okay, cool. All right, that's an idea. I'll have to kick that around. Did anybody ever see the RS4 I just finished? I still have to paint the body. But I have an RS4 Evo 3 that came out pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of close to stock, but it looks good. Runs good. All right, let me get a bag for these shocks. Hey, I'm Canadian too. Okay, well then you're going to have to convert it over because I'm not doing it. That was a pretty cool thing I enjoyed about doing the Monster Truck Challenge. I forget his name. I feel bad. I'm bad with names. Everybody will notice that. He was from over in, like, France or something. He was over the pond for sure. And he had a really fast Savage. I forget his name. Yeah, Google it. Yeah, I got to Google all you guys and switch everything over from kilometers. An RS4 with a 28? Nah, man, you blow that transmission to bits. That thing wouldn't last fucking 10 feet. I mean, oops, 10 feet. RS4, I have, what's in mine? I think I have, it's not the G, it's a T 3.0. Joey Nitro? Yeah, that might be him. Gonna race the 5Ts. I think the 5Ts are quick. The 5Ts should be quicker. I don't know, honestly, than the DBXL. Because the DBXL is, I believe, 34 pounds. I think the 5T is like 38. But it's only two-wheel drive, whereas the DBXL is four-wheel drive. Five Ts are racing. I'm in. Yeah, I think the problem that nobody wants to do them is because they don't want to have to marshal them. Could you imagine taking one of them to the leg? Screw that. I'm not feeling it. Here, I'm going to move the camera quick. And, well, let me clip this stuff cleaned up, get it out of the way. This is disgusting. And then I'm gonna show you the RS4 I got that I would use. This is pretty cool. Start cleaning these up as I go. Okay. Look at all the crap that's on this mat just from that stupid truck. All right. Let's see if I can get a better shot on this. Got a Nash truck body on it. This is I forget who made this one. This is a McAllister Racing Nash truck body. I picked this up a long time ago and I had no idea what I was going to do with it. And it fits this thing pretty good. Running dirt bike engines. Yeah, mine's got the 32cc in it. It's nothing fancy at all. But yeah, this is it. This is HPI RS4 Evo 3. It's got just some basic Schumacher wheels and tires on it, and it's got the T3.0 stock pipe, stock tank, 2-speed works. I upgraded the servos to Spectrum servo, but I expect to do probably. Yeah, I like that body on there. I got to get it painted. I'm gonna do like a Nash truck theme to it. I'm gonna do a Hooters truck, but yeah, this thing was disgusting when I got it. I went over everything on it. Now, this has some parts they say are from the SS. It has, like, the adjustable turnbuckles and stuff, but, I mean, most of the stuff I replaced, so it's all different. But it's got 2 Spectrum S605 servos in it. I expect it to do about 40. It's not going to set the world on fire, but 50, 53? No, I doubt it. I doubt that. I would say maybe 40, 45 tops, if that. I mean, yeah. But yeah, this is what I would use for that. So, what do you think? I think I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to grab one of the boxes from Black Friday, one of the easy one to do. Doesn't really involve much, but pretty excited to get it. Let's put it that way. I kind of want to look at it. So, I think this is a great excuse to do it. Get in there. Now, I also have that 4-tech I showed last time, so that's also an option. All right, I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Yeah, the 4-techs are fast. I'm not a fan of the belt-driven stuff. That's kind of why I stay away from like the early RS4s. I like the third generation. But I got probably one of the nicest 4-techs you're going to find. So here it is. Box from A-Main. You know, the one that gets all of us in trouble with the wives? Yeah, can't hide this one. So let's open it up. Show you what I got. Definitely not a Savage. Anybody want to take some guesses? Didn't get too close. What do we got? You might have seen it. Yeah, Vet, I like to be organized. I come from a mechanic background, so I organize everything a certain way. Anybody want to guess? Got a small glimpse at it. Remember, I'm a carpet racer. I'm an off-road carpet racer, so think about it. Oh, what happened? Did the stream drop off? Yeah, not surprised. But we're good to go now? Everything's fine? Yeah, the pegboard's okay. It gets a little cluttered. Anybody want to guess what we got? Old X-ray? No. This is from A-Main, so this is brand new. Okay, JW. Hey, man, have a good time. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Talk to you later. Well, I can't hold out anymore. I got to see it. Team Associated. Yes, sir. Been running the Slash class for a long time. I have a stadium, not a stadium truck. I have a short course Losi. It's time. Bought the new B7. We're going to go out and build this thing up. We're going to run it. I got a nice Tekin setup to go in there. But, yeah, I'm really stoked. A-Main had a pretty good... Oh, good to go. Okay, so you're hanging out? Cool. All right. Yeah, the new B7. I've been wanting one of these for a while. A-Main had them. They weren't really on sale, but they were sort of on sale. Normally these go for $400. They had them down to $320, and I bit. Anybody have one of these? Any input on them? Well, OG, maybe it's time for you to pick one up. I mean, I got mine here. I'm going to build it up pretty nice. I got some ideas. But yeah, I'm a fan. I enjoy the buggies, but as you can see here, I'll grab it. My Mini B doesn't really fare too well, so I need something a little bit more rugged, if you know what I'm saying. That thing is that thing's broken more than it runs, but when it runs damn good. In my videos, no. I've never had this is my first 10 scale buggy. Hey, Nick's back. What is it, lunchtime? For you working folk? Yes, this is the team kit. This is everything from the team stuff. This has all the nice fancy goodies, but I got to buy some more for it at the track tomorrow. But or are you talking about the Mini B? Is the Mini B the kit? No, that was an RTR. I should have bought the kit. I wasted money, but it's currently broken. Oh yeah, for $320. I mean, it was a no-brainer. It was time to you know, it was definitely time to pull the trigger on that one. They also had the Team Associated makes the Truggy, the RC, I forget the name of it, RC something. Anyway, if you use their Black Friday discount code, they had those down to $350. I was almost ready to grab that too, but I didn't. Yeah, the Mini B, I enjoy running this thing a lot, but like I said, I need something bigger. That thing's going to hook up good? Yeah, I hope so. Hooking up good, that's the problem that the Mini B has right now, honestly. I don't know, let me see if I can zoom in on it. Maybe we can see it a little bit better. There we go. I like that. If you look at the rear of the buggy, you'll notice this side has an axle, this side does not, but this one's connected and this one's not. These tires, these are the, which ones are these? These are the Proline Prisms. These tires on carpet are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, what happened was the motor that I have in this thing is just dumb. Let me get a better view of it. The motor I have in here is just dumb. It doesn't seem to... See, it's hard to see if I can get a good view on this. I'm not really liking these up and down live streams. I tried to change it and it wouldn't let me. Anyway, I have a Castle motor in ESC in this thing that's absolutely out of this world. It's so fast on the straightaways. It's not even funny. It actually hooked up so good. These are the brand new, well, I guess they're not brand new, but these are the upgraded TLR CVD jack axles. These things should not break. They should not break. And it literally... Oh, did we lose it again? There we go. It's back now. All right, are we good now? I wonder why I'm losing connection now. I wonder if it's the length of this live. Anyway, yeah, this thing, it can't keep a drivetrain in it. As soon as you go to do anything with it, it just bam. In the TC4? Yeah. But I mean, I upgraded those shafts. I just upgraded them damn things. You know what I mean? Pissed me right off. So I'm got to get parts for that. I still haven't. I probably should have when I ordered this, but, you know, I'm forgetful. So Yvette, when is Hugh supposed to get those cylinder heads put on? He got those head studs. When's he going to put them on? He said he's waiting for the grandkids. Better get them moving, man. Spring is coming. Get those kids over the house. See, now I'm happy I got to open up one at least. I'm going to clean up these tools real quick. And probably that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I got another Black Friday deal I picked up. Now this one is, I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a nitro. It's vintage. It's got a lot of custom parts on it. And it's badass. So, I mean, if you need anything else, I don't know what else you're going to need. The G's are nuts on those little cars. Yeah, let me show you the motor that's in this thing. You'll see what I'm talking about, the problem. I mean, I think I built it and ruined it. Let's put it that way. Let me see. Go back up there. Let's see if I can get a good view on this. There we go. All right. A good view of it on this one. If you take a look at it, I don't know if you can see on the screen there. That's a 8200 kV 4-pole that's in that thing. That little motor absolutely screams. It's on a ProTech 2S. I forget what the discharge is on this thing. It's only a 50C discharge. It's not whacking it too hard. But this has a Castle Mini Mamba X2 ESC in it. Man, that thing will send that thing absolutely flying. I mean, I've seen this thing probably on a straightaway, on an indoor track. I bet you this thing will hit 40 miles an hour, no problem. And I mean, with the size of this thing, 40 miles an hour into a wall does what it does. Now, this thing has some other upgrades. This thing is awesome. Expensive, but awesome. It's an NSDRC micro servo, the RS100, with their matching servo saver and mount. I'll tell you what, I've broken so many of these damn these servos and these little things. That thing is awesome. The green can of death. Yeah, that's what my buddy calls it, actually. He laughs because this thing will put down a lap. If you can get it done, if you can get the lap done and have a real clean, fast lap with it, you ain't touching this thing as far as the Mini B class. It's faster than hell. But with that being said, I never finish because I end up hitting the wall and it breaks because the thing is just too fast. By the time you notice, like, crap, I'm out of control, it's a yard sale. Is it too much? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. There's never can be too much, but if you said, you know, I want excess, this is the definition of excess. You don't need any of this. It's all trigger control. I mean, absolutely. I bet you, for me to put down a clean lap, that's safe. That, you know, I'm not trying to set a track lap record here. For me to do that, it's probably half throttle or less, more or less. I mean, why it broke last time, honestly, is I floored it. As soon as I floored it, bang, that was it. It was gone. Hate these little body pins. I should just use Velcro, but I didn't. There we go. But yeah, this thing rips. All right. Well, I had a good time today. I hope everybody else did. I made a mess out of my workbench with that piece of crap Savage, and that's it. I think I'm gonna go run some nitro today. I thank everybody for coming. Hit that like button if you could. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate that. And till next time, I guess we'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. And I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this. I bought a hell of a nitro, and it looks awesome. It looks awesome. I'm stoked. All right, Nitro Freak. Like I said, if you like those triple XMTs, did I say that? Check in next time. The Associate is going to be faster and cost more than you break it. OG, I disagree. I don't think the Team Associated is going to be faster. I appreciate that, OG. I don't think it's going to be faster than this. Like, when I tell you this thing is stupid fast, I'm not joking. Like, this thing is, it's retarded. I mean, I don't like using the word much, but there is no other way to describe this thing other than that. Cost more? Honestly, these Mini Bs are expensive to fix. That servo mount and servo saver is over $100. The motor and ESC were over $100. And, you know, the shocks, miscellaneous upgrades, there's probably, I feel bad saying, there's probably $500 here easily. Yeah, Vet, you have a good one. But yeah, that's it. If everybody can like and subscribe before you head out, I appreciate it. Till next time, I'll see you tomorrow. We got another Nitro to check out. Peace.